Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Fulham. And, well, we've had quite a month. After the highs of our win against Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League, which we won 4-1 and put ourselves through to the knockout stages, and we have been drawn, and I will show you who we're drawn against after this. We started off the month against Manchester City, away from home. And if you remember, I said I wanted 15 points this month. I wanted some real grip. I didn't expect to win at Manchester City, but I expected to try and win all the other games, and I'd take 13 points, but 15 was what I expected. Unfortunately, this month has been a weird one, in that, well, let's just go straight to the highlights, because this is going to be the highlighted game this episode, so I will see you guys in the highlights. This was a bizarre game in the sense that it kind of went exactly how I'd expected, until it didn't. We were getting pretty much run off the ball, and they had already had a couple of goals disallowed when Aguero headed in before half-time. But then, not long after the break, we got ourselves a lucky little bit of play here. Ball breaks back to Alcácer, who slips it through, and Martin Odegaard, once again, steps up, bang, great effort. And I thought, great, we could maybe actually snatch a point and keep this wonderful little unbeaten run going. We've only lost twice in the Premier League at this point, and pretty much I think we had the best record. Then, 94th minute, ball in, Casasola, and then he heads it back across goal, and what a moment for Fabio Bertolli. That is his first goal for the club, and it comes away at Manchester City in the 94th minute. Now, we definitely didn't deserve to win that game, but we did win the game, and that was all that really mattered to me, and I saw that as an opportunity for us to really spring on, because they were top of the league at this point, and we were hunting them down. It put us to within... Well, I think it put us on level points with them, which was fantastic. So then we went into a home game against Palace thinking, yep, they're bottom of the league, we can destroy them. And, we basically did destroy them. Admittedly, I would have liked to have seen a couple more goals, perhaps, like we have done. I wanted to see another 7-1 like last season, but it wasn't to be. Kieran Trippier put us in front with a wonderfully smashed goal. He's scoring a few of those. A little bit like that one that Nathaniel Klein scored against Liverpool in the Premier League this year for Southampton. But then Dan Burn, once again from a Casasola, headed, basically, ball to the far post, Casasola heads it back across, and this time Dan Burn was there to head it in for 2-0, and then Martin Odegaard again popping up and making it 3-0, and that was good. 2 wins, get some real momentum going, and then, this is the most annoying thing. Game at home to QPR, massive favourites, pretty much dominated them. 20 shots, 11 on target, 0-0. We couldn't break them down. Well, rather we could. We just couldn't find the back of the bloody net. 11 shots on target and no goals. It was 5-0 on clear-cut chances to us, and we still didn't win the damn game. That was frustrating. But what happened next frustrated me even further. We went away. This is, we've not scored many goals, so there's not even much for me to talk about this month, other than how angry I was. We went to Hull, and once again, we dominated. They had a few more chances. No, they didn't. In fact, they even had less than QPR did. 5 shots, 3 on target, 1 goal. We had 20 shots, admittedly only 4 of which were on target, but we still won 3-1 on the clear-cut chances. And yet, we lost. We lost. That's 2 games in a row without even scoring a goal. Then, things got worse. We went to Southampton, and pretty much the exact same thing happened again. They were slightly better than some of the other opponents we'd had lately, but again, we were the better side. But Stanishew put them in front early on with a header, and then Ola Toivonen scored a lucky one where our goalkeeper fumbles it and it ends up on the line and he just puts it into an empty net. We got a goal back before half-time for a goal scored and basically dominated the second half. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. We just couldn't find a goal. So basically, 3 games, no goals scored, apart from the one Yulsgaard penalty. I don't know what's happened, and I can't explain it, because we're not playing any worse than we were before. Dumb luck? Is there any reason why that happened, or is it just pure dumb luck? But what I will say is this: it has put us right off the pace, and I genuinely hoped that since this was the last season of this series that we were really going to have a go at the title. And also, one thing I would like to point out is that this season is pretty much going to wrap itself up on the exact day that the Football Manager 15 beta comes out, which is perfect in a way, because it means that I can get all the videos done and out, and then I can start making all those yummy videos for Football Manager 15. I'll obviously do like a first look video, but I'm also going to do a channel update somewhere in there as well, where I talk about the new series that we're going to do. And then, of course, probably the next day, you'll see the first episode of both of the new series. So that's going to be a busy day on, I think it's Friday. Friday the 24th is the day that everyone's sort of touting is the day that it comes out. So it better, because otherwise I'll have no videos for a day or two, and I don't want that, because I want to be able to put out at least 2 videos every day. Hopefully, when I can get myself a better computer, I will be looking at doing a 3rd series as well as live comms in the games, which would be amazing. That's what I think is capable of. That's what I think I'm capable of. I'm also thinking about doing some FIFA 15 videos, but not like gameplay videos, because for a start, I only have the game on PS3 because I can't afford a PS4, and secondly, I don't have an Elgato or recording device, so I can't actually record game footage. But I'd be curious to see, I don't know, pack opening stuff, because I trade. I play a lot of Ultimate Team, but I also do a lot of trading. I've not bought any packs this year at all, and I've got quite lucky, but I'm trading my way to some decent coins, so if you want to see some maybe web app pack openings, that'd be kind of cool, I guess. Or if you want to add me on Ultimate Team, then go for it. Just leave your PSN, it'll have to be PSN of course, names in the description of this video, in the comments of this video, and I'll add you on PSN, and then we can, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, do that. Anyway, moving along to the final game, and this one very nearly was awful. I mean, if anything, I was still pissed because of what happened in this. We just seem to be getting caught out early on in games, as we did against Southampton, and it was no different here. Oriol Riera's goal early on was capitalised on him again before half-time. It was one of those irritating ones where both your centre-backs go for the same ball, and then it bounces completely past them, and Riera was just able to go straight in and score. Thankfully, on the 70-minute mark, substitute catcher Niklic was able to get a goal, which was quickly followed by Paco Alcácer with a great goal from a corner. Now, this really annoyed me. Basically, with about 7 minutes left, we got ourselves a long throw. We know how good we are with long throws from dual scored. It was thrown into Zuccolini. The defender slides across and takes Zuccolini out. So I'm thinking, yes, because then the play stops. I'm thinking, we've got a penalty, we've got a chance to win this. No. What actually happened was, the referee had booked Zuccolini for diving, even though he was clearly taken out. And then, of course, because he was already booked, he got sent off. So we had to spend, not only did we not get a penalty and a chance to win the game, but we also had a man sent off wrongly. Oh. So that was irritating, but the fact is we should never have been in that position in the first place, so it's a little bit of our own fault. But all of this crap, basically, and we've taken a measly 8 points from a month that I was expecting 15. I would have taken 13, but we've got 8. And thankfully, teams around us have dropped points, but not enough. We are 4th in the league at the moment, and we only have to finish in the top 4 this year, but I really did want to have a little crack at the title. And we're still not that far off the pace, but just think what we could have been. We've got 8 points. If we'd have got 13 like I'd hoped, then we'd be on 43 and slap bang in that second spot. If we'd have got 15, we'd be top of the league right now at the halfway stage in the season, and I'd have been happy as Larry. But that is not the case, and we're certainly going to have to work for it. I genuinely think this year is going to be a battle for us trying to come sort of 3rd or 4th in the league, but I genuinely want to have a crack at the Champions League, and that is what I will be showing you now, because we are in the Champions League, obviously. The stage, the knockout stages have been drawn. Here we are, Champions League, and we are playing Galatasaray. Now, there was only a few, teams I wanted to avoid. Juventus, Schalke, didn't really want Roma either. Lyon, not really interested there. I really wanted Mainz, Anderlecht, or Galatasaray. Not because I have anything against those sides. They're obviously brilliant sides in terms of their stature in world football, but certainly Mainz, you'd argue, are probably the weaker teams in this competition currently when you look at the teams that are actually left in it. You'll notice that Barcelona are actually drawn against Bayern Munich, which is that's going to be quite a tie. But the point is, we have got Galatasaray, and you can't ask for more than that, because I think that's probably the 3rd best one we could have got. And what this all means is that I think we can get through to the quarterfinals against Galatasaray, even if we don't win in Turkey, because it's always a tough place to go. When we come back to Craven Cottage, I think we can smash them. Because look what we did against Celtic. 5-3 against Celtic, 4-1 against Shakhtar, and 3-0 against Barcelona. I think Galatasaray, no matter what they do to us in Turkey, I think we've got the home advantage in that, and we'll really be able to do something in the away leg. And I think maybe, if things go well, we could even have a tilt at maybe getting to the semi-finals this year. And who knows? Imagine if we won the Champions League. That would be crazy. But I'm not holding my breath, but that would be one hell of a way to finish this series and kick off Football Manager 15. Anyway, let's see what we got in the next episode to come along. We've got, it's going to be a busy-ass January. That's much I can say. We have Forest, so that's hopefully a winnable game. And then we have Middlesbrough in the Cup, so we can rest a couple of players. Then we have Newcastle away, but then we have a nice little run of home games against West Brom, Arsenal and Liverpool. I worry for us this year. I don't know. I've got a little bit more transfer money. I've got like 7 million quid plus like 60k wage budget. I don't really know even where to strengthen things. Mariga's finally back from injury, but I'm not even sure what to do. It's just keep plugging away, I guess. That's all we really can do. Anyway, if you like what you've seen in this episode, hit that like button, and if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe. It means the world, and thank you for everyone that has subscribed so far. Right, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.